Alright, good morning and welcome to another video. I'm actually in Milwaukee right now. Came up for just the weekend for my girlfriend's graduation, but I'm also here for a special mission. I'm picking up another car. I actually bought this car last summer and gave it to my girlfriend, and she's done with it now. She's done with school here, so it's mine. So I'm going to be taking that back home with me, but I'm actually not going straight home. I'm going up to the lake house, so I'm driving all the way through the UP with the car that I'm picking up. So let's go downstairs, grab some breakfast real quick, and then get in the car and go. And yeah, I have to fix one little thing before we leave, so that's kind of this morning's mission, and then we'll be on our way, hopefully with no problems, as we drive all the way up through the UP. And yeah, let me show you what I got. Alright, well, there she is. This is my new, very red Jeep Cherokee XJ 1999 that I gave to my girlfriend last summer, and now she's giving it back. So this is all mine. Definitely some stuff we want to touch up once I get back, but first, gotta try to make it up to through the UP and then back down into Michigan later from Milwaukee. So we have about 7 hours of driving to do in this thing. And it's running fine right now, but the step number one is I know the throttle position sensor is bad, so I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get a new one and hopefully swap that in pretty easily. I definitely miss this car a lot. All right, I'm at AutoZone now. I got the throttle position sensor that I needed, so hopefully that'll be good. I'm gonna swap that out now. I'm pretty sure all I need is this T20 Torx bit, which I always carry this in the toolkit, so should be pretty easy. I know that these bolts can get kind of seized up in here. It's just, this is the throttle position sensor right here, right on the throttle, so I just gotta take these two Torx bits out, or just two bolts out with the Torx bit and swap the sensor. And then I unplugged it already, so just plug it back in. Should be on my way. It's working okay now. Had no problems on the way over, but it did set off the engine light and then it turned back off, and I could definitely feel it idle. So we're gonna swap that out while we can, and hopefully these bolts aren't too seized up in there. I just blasted them with some PV blaster, so wish me luck. All right, all set. Should be good to go. All right, I'm about an hour and a half in. I stopped real quick for gas, and I didn't need it, but I wanted to fill up the tank so I can see about what kind of gas mileage I'm getting. Not because I care that much, even though it is kind of expensive, but the issue I'm having is that I noticed is that I'm drinking a lot of fuel. So I went through almost half a tank in like an hour and a half, so that's like 10 miles per gallon. And I know this thing can get better. So the reason I think it's really bad though is because I rebuilt the cooling system over the winter because it was overheating like crazy, and I think I overdid it and I'm running really cold. So the car's been sitting now for about 10 minutes while I ran in the store and stuff and heat soaking, so the temperature has actually gone up. And as you can see, I'm still only at like 170-ish, 180 degrees, and I was running right around 140 degrees the whole time on the freeway, which is way too cold. So I'm injecting way too much fuel and it's running way too cold, which is a weird thing to say on these Jeeps because they always overheat. So anyways, I'm running way too cold and it's, I think, destroying my fuel economy. So to rectify that, I bought some duct tape, and hopefully this will make it run the right temperature. Poor little thing looks terrible, but I closed off some of the radiator, so hopefully it'll run the right temps now. Alright, so it helped a little bit. As you can see, I'm running right in the middle there, around 150 or so, but I want to get up to 210, and I'm going right at 70, and that's where it's sticking. So I'm going to probably pull off and cover up a little bit more of the radiator, I guess, and see if I can get it up. It definitely helped a little bit. I'm running about 30 degrees warmer than I was, but I want to get to 210 and and have it run right there, right at 70. So I will continually adjust my fully customized cooling system now. And then when I get home, I'll put in a different thermostat, because right now I have a really, really cold thermostat, which is probably what's causing this issue. All right, she looks like a BMW now, but we'll see if that does the trick. All right, well, we slowed down a little bit because of some construction, but she's running right at like 210 now. It's been, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 miles or so, so should be warmed all the way up, and it is, and perfect. So I'm gonna keep the tape as I have it now. If I get too warm, I'll just peel a little off, but it's been right at like 210 for a while, so I'm happy with that for now. Alright, well, I'm up in the UP now in Michigan, so everything's going good so far. As you can see, I'm running right where I want to on the temperature gauge. Even in the stop and go traffic back there, perfectly fine. So happy with the setup right now, and we're going to keep cruising. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I'm just getting pelted with little like lake flies or something. They look like, if you can see them in the sky, they look like exhaust smoke or something, but it's like raining bugs and they're everywhere. So like, and it looks like cloudy straight ahead, but they're bugs, and it's like raining crazy. Well, it's about 5 o'clock, and maybe you can see next to me is Higgins Lake. So I'm about 5, not even 5, less than that, a couple miles from Cottage, almost there. And the Jeep made it, no problem. So happy that this thing is still ticking, and we made it all the way through the UP, no issues. And my makeshift cooling system worked very well. So as you can see, I'm still right where I want it to be, and almost there. So yep, another awesome trip in the XJ.